Hello, everyone, and welcome to this pre-workout tapping session, tapping session on body love and acceptance. My name is Jackie McDonald, and I am a certified EFT practitioner where I teach people how to learn how to love and accept themselves more and how to feel better faster. And I have been inspired to do this tapping session for a while. And I decided to just jump on today and do it because although my hair is a little bit messy, I'm just about to head to the gym after this call. But I think it's really important to share this experience and to share this tapping session with you, because a lot of the times our mind and our body can feel like they're against each other, or we're fighting with our body, or they're not in the same team. And in today's tapping session, I wanted to help you release any guilt, release any shame, release any resistance that you have around taking care of yourself. And I know that it's fall and it's often a time for comfort foods and for wanting to stay inside and doing maybe more internal work on ourselves. But I needed some motivation to get to the gym today, and I thought that I always reach for tapping, and I thought I could share it here with you too. So say hello when you get here. It's so great to be with you all. Those of you that have tapped with me before, welcome back. And those of you that are new to tapping, welcome to this space. If you're new to tapping, I encourage you to experience it with us today. It's something better experienced and explained, and to be open to giving it a try. So to get started, we just take a moment, take a comfortable breath, and I always invite people to close their eyes. This just kind of clears some space for you to settle in and to set anything aside you were doing before this. Taking a nice gentle breath in and setting aside anything you'll go to after this. Knowing that this is a space and time for you to devote to taking care of yourself and showing some love to your body. So if you have resistance around your body, or you have been like me and you're like, I've been wanting to get to the gym, but this last month's been crazy. I know for me in September, I was sick, my daughter was sick, it just kept getting postponed. I kept saying I was going to do it and I didn't go. If this is you as well, this tapping video is for you. It's just a kickstart to help you feel inspired and motivated to love your body a little more. All right. Awesome. No worries. Hillary says, I can't stay. Be back to tap soon. Thanks for the beautiful subject. You're so welcome. And if you guys are watching with me live or on the replay, I would really, really, really appreciate it if you would share this out and if you would tag people that you think need this, because my mission is to get tapping into the hands and homes of as many people as possible, and I need your help. So I really appreciate you guys sharing this out and tagging people. All right. So to get started, we're going to tap on the side of the hand, and we're tapping for our bodies and inspiration to take care of them a little bit more. All right, so tapping on the side of the hand, we're going to say, even though I've had some resistance to working out or taking care of my body, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I've been putting off going to the gym or eating healthy, even though I know I should, I love and accept myself anyway. And I'd like to release any guilt and shame I feel around this now. Even though I know I should go to the gym, and I know I should eat healthier, there's some resistance here. And that's okay. I love and accept myself anyway. So now we're going to tap through on the resistance piece. And this is really giving our subconscious mind the opportunity to express what's really going on. So they're going to say, any resistance I have, eyebrow point, around doing the things that are good for me, side of the eye, I bring forward to release it now. Underneath the eye, there's a part of me that just wants to stay inside. Underneath the nose, be comfortable and cozy. Underneath the mouth, watch Netflix and eat yummy food. Collarbone point, I love and accept this part of me. underneath the arms. But I'm ready to release some resistance now. Underneath the chest, releasing the resistance to going to the gym. Tapping on the wrist, releasing the resistance to eating healthy. Top of the head, releasing resistance to meditating. Eyebrow point, releasing resistance to doing the things that make me feel good now. Side of the eye, and giving myself permission to start fresh and new. Underneath the eye, I give myself permission to start fresh and new today. Underneath the nose, releasing any guilt and shame for not getting going sooner. Underneath the mouth, releasing any judgment or criticism around my body now. Collarbone point, by releasing any criticism, shame, or judgment. Underneath the arms, I allow myself the opportunity to start fresh and new. Underneath the chest, and to step towards loving myself again. Wrist point, and doing things that expand me. All right, so taking a nice gentle breath. And the cool thing with tapping is everyone's going to have a bit of a different experience, but I want you to notice your inner conversation that happens. You're probably going to notice you take a deep breath, there's a sigh of relief, you're like, yes, there is some resistance. If we were tapping one-on-one in a personal session, I would get you to measure your resistance. I'd say on a scale of 0 to 10, how resistant are you? Or how judgmental are you? Or how much shame or guilt do you have around this topic of loving your body, of doing what's good for you? And we would dive in a bit deeper. But for the sake of these videos, I try to keep it really general and using things like, I give myself permission to release this now. I forgive myself. I've been doing the best that I can. And I always say by releasing blank, I'm allowing in this. So by releasing this resistance, by releasing this judgment, I am allowing in this space to what? To feel more free, to feel more energized. So that's kind of like a prompt that I use a lot of times in tapping. So that's a little tapping tip for you. Kayla says, is my mind wandering a form of resistance? That's a really good question, Kayla. Actually, your mind wandering is probably your nervous system just resetting. So that happens a lot in tapping. People will say, I didn't even really hear what you said, but I don't know, I just feel a little bit better. That usually means that you're in a state of letting go. And that's why using that rating system is really helpful. So if I have resistance or judgment or shame, we can look and say, when I started, the resistance was a 10. Now the resistance is down to a 7 or a 6 or a 4. And so that's how you know if you're shifting or not, okay? So we're going to do another round, and I want to know if this is something you guys experience too. I know for me, I felt this resistance to go because I know that I'm going to go and I'm going to look at myself in the gym and be like, I'm going to look at myself in the mirror and be like, Jackie, you were so much farther along before, and now you have to get back on track. So it's really important to use our imagination for good, right? And to look at, okay, even though I'm going to go to the gym and it might make me feel temporarily uncomfortable, that's okay. I love and accept myself anyway. And when you acknowledge your resistance or your negative self-talk, it's easier to replace it with a more positive one. Instead of just jumping into, that's okay, everything's fine. It's like, no, there's a part of me that feels bad. That's okay. But there's also a part of me that's going to celebrate the little wins. And I choose to be proud of myself for stepping back into that. And I choose to affirm and know that it's going to energize me. It feels so good. So that's what I love about tapping is instead of just convincing ourselves that everything's fine and good, we get to acknowledge the parts of ourselves that might feel shame, judgment, criticism, and release it in a really safe and empowering way. Okay, so we're going to tap again on the side of the hand and say, even though I'm tempted to criticize myself for not doing or being more, I give myself permission to release this today and to celebrate myself instead. Even though I might have fallen off track, I love and accept myself anyway. and I'm choosing to step back on track now. Even though I'm in a habit of being critical or judgmental with myself, I'd like to forgive myself now, as I learn to be kinder and more open and more accepting of who and how I am. Good job. Let's go to the top of the head and say any criticism that I have been repeating in my mind. Eyebrow point. Any judgment, shame, or guilt. Side of the eye. I'm choosing to let it go. Underneath the eye. I'm choosing to get back on track. Underneath the nose. I'm choosing to get excited about feeling good again. Underneath the mouth. And focus my thoughts in a new direction. Collarbone point. I'm ready to work with my body instead of against it. Underneath the arms. I'm willing to let my mind work with me instead of against me. Underneath the chest. I'm choosing to celebrate the little wins today. Wrist point. My mind and my body are working together now. Top of the head. And I wonder what it will feel like. Eyebrow point. To take care of me again. Side of the eye. I'm going to feel energized and proud. Underneath the eye. Capable and confident. Underneath the nose. I'm choosing to celebrate the little wins. Underneath the mouth. Knowing that every little step, collarbone point, in the right direction, underneath the arms, is good enough for me. So I'm going to tap. So this is how my sort of personal tapping would go. So I'm going to go to the top of the head and say, as I step into that gym today, eyebrow point, I choose to be proud of myself. Side of that, I choose to be gentle with myself. Underneath the eye, as I ease back into my routine. Underneath the nose, I'm finding my rhythm again. Underneath the mouth, I'm finding my flow again. Collarbone point, I can do a little or I can do a lot. Underneath the arms, I choose to trust what feels right and good for me. Underneath the chest, I choose to take it one step at a time. And celebrate all the little wins along the way. All right, you guys. So this is an amazing pre-workout mindset prep for you. I know people take like pre-workout drinks. This is like a pre-workout mindset for you. It really helps you get into the headspace of like creating it before it happens, right? Like I'm setting the scene. I'm setting myself up for success before I even get there. I'm setting the scene for what it's like when I walk into that gym and when I look at myself in the mirror. And instead of criticizing myself, I'm going to be like, hey, you, I see you. I'm so proud of you. You got back here. You might be tempted to push yourself today. Give yourself permission to just ease into it. You're finding your flow again. You're finding your rhythm again. Forgiveness, acceptance, those are the two biggest things that you'll really find in my work. And I hope this was helpful for you guys. I hope this resonates with you. Body love and acceptance is something we all struggle with, women especially. And so if you guys enjoyed it, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love for you to share this out, tag people in this video. I also have the body bundle that is available. It is 6 or 7 tapping videos. It's like a little mini course that you just hop on. They're about 10 to 20 minutes each. And they cover different topics in the body, from pain to criticism to judgment. We dive deeper into this. And it's really affordable. So I'm going to post that below. I encourage you guys to check it out. The body bundles are amazing. I've had lots of great feedback. And my goal is to get this into the hands and homes of as many people as possible. So I look forward to tapping with you more. All right, love you all. I look forward to hearing from you. Bye-bye.